Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and question. Do you guys think I ought to swap my headset out for this one? It's a Viper gaming headset. I don't know if this will be better. It's for the Xbox, PS4, and a PC. If somebody has used this type of headset before, please let me know how it is. Does it work? Well, you know, because I'm thinking of upgrading it, because I bought it the other day. And what the? Oh, it was these things. That's what. Okay. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Dragon Ball Z Kai 2014, episode 30. This shows essentially the aftermath of Vegeta's sacrifice. And Piccolo goes to see, if it actually worked. He gets there. Vegeta's body is, by this point, turned to dust. And there's nothing left, essentially. However, when he goes to look around for Boo, he ends up finding Babidi somehow still alive. I guess he used a barrier to protect himself during that last explosion. But he's still in pieces. Because I actually forgot to mention this last episode, but Piccolo cut him a new one, essentially. Or rather, ripped him a new one, essentially. So yeah, he's missing his legs and his arm, essentially. And that's all that's essentially left him. He survived it, essentially. And Piccolo just leaves him to his fate. And only thing left to Boo is little pieces of him, and I was watching this, I was like, oh, you better get rid of those pieces, because if you don't, they're going to regenerate, because you would think the Piccolo of all people would know he could regenerate if there's at least a little piece left. If there was a small piece left, probably about the size of my hand, for example. If there was one piece, he could regenerate from that and come back. And no, Piccolo doesn't take the time to destroy the pieces, and it ends up being too late as they start moving around and they start regenerating. They end up combining to form the original Boo, and essentially, Vegeta's sacrifice barely slowed Boo down, essentially. Piccolo realizes this and runs off, terrified, and essentially now the only hope they have now is Goten and Trunks. So he meets up with Krillin, and they head up to the lookout, thinking that it'd be the safest place they can go to at this point, because their close group of friends are the only ones that know where the lookout is. And they try and get some senzu beans, and obviously Korn doesn't have any, because he gave the last one they had to Goku. And by this point, Goku has woken up, and uses instant transmission to go to Piccolo and Krillin, but we don't see that until the next episode. And after Boo regenerates, we find out that he can actually heal, and he ends up healing Babidi only after Babidi threatens to steal him in that rock again. And they end up heading to the closest town to cause some mayhem. Oh boy. So many countless people are going to die. And it sucks. Big time that they cannot do anything to stop it. Because the only people who can really fight at this point... I almost forgot that the shockwaves from that explosion. I think I mentioned that in the last episode, but it ended up causing damage to the plane that the others were in. And thankfully, thanks to 18, they were able to land. And Yamcha was trying to get it working again. And Bulma actually got a feeling, I guess when Vegeta died, that something had happened, though she didn't know what it was, obviously. And question. I had read somewhere that Vegeta and Bulma got married after the Buu saga, but Vegeta is referred to as her husband. So is the information wrong? Or did they just get in the information wrong? Did they mention this in Z? And the Dragon Ball Z Kai just corrected it? I don't know. Anyway, the information I got it from was, I think, the Dragon Ball Z wiki, essentially, on Vegeta's character. But anyway, I'll get to work on these reviews, and I will see you all next time.